Good evening, all of you, and welcome to this online session of PIAC. Today's session is of science and technology, and it is an orientation session. So, we will in this session we are going to make you familiar with the syllabus. What is the demand of that paper? Okay, how the questions are being asked, how you should tackle this, and what should be the approach while dealing with this topic of science and technology. So we are going to deal with this today's orientations. Okay, so let us start with the session directly. Okay, so now first of all, science and technology, these subjects come under the in prelims. It is just called as a general science. In prelims, it is just called as a general science. Okay, in GS paper, okay, GS paper in prelims, it is called as a general science. And here in general science, it is divided into three parts in prelims. Okay, which are those? So here it is biology. Okay, it can be further divided into your zoology and botany. Okay, second is physics, and the third one is the chemistry part, which is very rarely asked in your prelims point of view, very rarely asked. Okay, these are two important highlighters. Okay, out of this, biology is the most important component. Okay, so this is general science. So this is the prelim syllabus of yours. Okay, but we are going to come with the science and technology in your main paper, under general study paper, general studies paper 3. Okay, means here along with the economic part, Indian economy, this science and technology and its topics have been added in this general study mains paper. Okay, so first of all, you should be knowing that where this science and technology is included. It is included in your general study paper 3 part. Okay, paper 3. Okay, now as I told you that this total means the general study paper, it contributes around 250 marks. General study paper 3. Okay, out of this, the science and technology, I will write in SNT. Okay, the science and technology, it can be varying around 120 to 150 marks. It can vary. Okay, there is no any fixed mark system that has been given to any discipline. Actually, it can vary around 120 to 150 marks. And if I talked last year, previous in 2021 question paper, okay, mains question paper, the science and technology, it included around 150 marks of questions. Okay, 150 marks of questions were being asked in general study paper 3 questions. Okay, so you got with this. So where it is included, the science and technology part is included in the general study paper number 3. Okay, paper 3. Okay, which is of 250 marks. Out of this, the variation, the marks, the science and technology, it is around, it can be around 120 to 150. It can vary. Okay, but this is the weightage of the marks to science and technology given in paper 3. Okay, general study paper 3. Okay, so you got this. All of you got this. So now come to we will deal with the syllabus of mains. Actually, we today, because our session is of just science and technology. Okay, so we will deal with the syllabus of mains topics only. Okay, syllabus of mains only. Okay, so let us see. First of all, you should be knowing the syllabus of main. Okay, so see here it is this is the syllabus of your mains. Okay, if you see this here, this is paper 4. It is been said, but general study paper 3 is there. See here, it is written general study paper 3, and in your examination, mains examination, it is paper 4. It has been written. Okay, so okay, but as a general study paper, it is the third. Now it is a paper 3 is there. Okay, now here in paper 3, if you see out, okay, you will see So you will see that in paper 3, whether everybody is seeing the syllabus, okay, whether it is been displayed on your computer. Okay, okay, fine. Okay, chalo, theek hai. So see this. Now this paper 4 is there as an examination point of view, but in general study paper it is paper 3. Okay. Now you see which parts have been included. Technology. Okay, means science and technology, you can say. Okay. Economic development. This is already the sirs have discussed with you. Okay. Then technology part is there. Biodiversity. Biodiversity is there. Security and disaster management. Okay, security and disaster management. Okay, so these are the parts that have been included in your paper 4. Okay, so how many parts are there? Actually, if you see in your paper 4, so there are total 4 topics are included in your paper, general study paper 4. In your paper 3 of general studies. Which are those 4 topics? Actually, the first one is the technology, they have said, but it is science and technology. We can call it as science and technology. Okay, this part is there. Okay, second part is your Indian economic development. Indian economic development. Okay, this is related to your economic part. Okay, third is your the disaster management is there. If you see here, see if you can see here, it is the disaster management is there and environment is there. Okay, so here means these are the topics that have been included in your disaster management and your environmental part, basically your environmental pollutions. Okay, environmental impact assessment. So it is related to your environmental awareness in general. I will say general environmental awareness part. Okay, means it includes all your pollution part, your conservation part, your what are the environmental that part, the currents related agreements that have been done, what are the conservation measures that have been here. Okay, so these are various. So actually there are the 4 parts that have been included in your general study paper 3. Okay, out of this we are going to deal with this science and technology part today. Okay, and if possible I will discuss with economy. Already some sir has Praveen sir has discussed with you. Okay, so I will discuss with you the science and technology part, the disaster management part, and the environmental awareness part. Okay, so fine. So let us start with the syllabus. First of all, we will go by syllabus wise, and I will discuss each and every point of the syllabus so that you can know what the topics is about. Okay, so once again I will just see the syllabus. Okay, now here first of all this is an economic part. I will skip it out. Okay, then let us come to the directly we will move to the science and technology part. Okay, directly I will come to the science and technology part. Okay, see here. See, this is a part. Okay, this is the science and technology part is there. Okay, this is the science and technology part is there. Okay, this one. See here. Now what it says? First it says, now why? First of all, I will say when UPSC has involved the science and technology part, there should be some intention of UPSC to include this part in your syllabus. Naika. So that's why you should be in a position that why this science and technology part is being included. Now today, if you see, there is n number of today's world is of technological development. Okay, today totally there is n number of research and development that are taking place in every field related to the technologies. Okay, so and it is impacting on your personal and your social life also. Okay, and that's why this technology, science and technology definitely has played an important role in your development of a society as an individual and as a society. Okay, so that's why it has been included in your general study part. So what it says about, now say what is the science and technology part says about. Development. First, it talks about the development and their applications and effect in everyday life. See, as I told you, okay, why the science and technology part is there? It is mainly, it is being cleared only in the first subtopic of it only, that how the science and technology part has been included. Now, first of all, science and technology, what does it mean? First of all, you try to understand. Okay. Now, as I told you, in prelims, you have a general science part. Okay, general science part is there. Okay, and in your main paper, it is a science and technology part is there. Okay, and technology part is there. Now, you already, you have studied till 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th. If those who are going for the 11th and 12th and also with science background, with science as a stream, you may be knowing that along with your those who have been the science field, you know that general science, they include your 3 important disciplines, which is the biology, which includes your zoology also and botany also, the general biology we are talking about. Okay, then you include physics and chemistry. These parts have been included in your general science. But when this general science, when it is clubbed, when any biology, suppose it is biology, okay, when biology, suppose one part is there, okay, that is the biotechnology. Okay, now this biological part, we call it as some the biological club with the engineering applications. Okay, when biological part is clubbed with the engineering applications, and there is a research and development that works have been taken up with this part. So that part is called as a technological part, means science and technological part. Here we can call the classic example is your biotechnology. Okay, biotechnology is a classic example. Means in sense, I would like to tell you that science and technologies, in short, if I want to comment on it, science and technology is mostly related to your applications oriented part only. Okay, applications oriented part it is related with. Okay, means what, that how your agriculture sector can be improved by using the technology, how your space technology can be improved by using the internet and information technology sectors. Okay, how your robotics can be play an important role. Okay, so these are the various parts, okay, that has been included. So basically, using your general science knowledge and applying it with technology, fusing it with technology, we are giving rise to some other section, that some other field that is called as a technological fields, and that is basically used for the individual and the societal purpose in a mass level. Okay, now that's why it is called as a science and technology, and this is important. So this topic talked about this subject. Okay, development, how it has been started. Okay, development, what are the development, means right from the initial till current, whatever. So if I previously I gave you an example of biotechnology. So how biology has been evolved into a biotechnological field. Okay, so how it has been initially, it started with hybrid field, means fusing of hybrid, and now today we are going with the genetic engineering part of it. We have reached to the micro levels. Okay, means we have reached to the genes levels of that crops. Okay, and we are fusing that some specific genes, so that its improvement in the variety will be there. So that is called as the biotechnological part is there. Okay, so that is, we are talking about development and the applications and effect of it. Now, development initially, how it started, okay, how it improved, what are the development that has been there till now, we are talking about the development part. Then its application. So application means in the field of which, so for example, agriculture field may be there, it can be industrial sector may be there, it can be service sector may be there, it can be a medical sector may be there. So how these has been in applications, so how it is been applied. Applications means at a societal level. Okay, that is been how it has been beneficial for the social purpose. Okay, that is an important factor, that will be application, and how it is affecting our life also. Okay, how it is affecting our life. So how it is, whether the positive, both there can be effect, the effect can be positive also and negative also. Okay, but most of this, if technology if it is used for the social purpose, the intention is that it should be fruitful, and it should be it should have a positive effect on the masses. Okay, but as I told you, any technology, it will carry with it a positive and a negative parts also, but okay, so this is the important. Then now how the achievement, now here the second topics we are dealing with here, it is that how the second topic of the science and technology is that achievements of Indians in science and technology. Now here it is a Indianization we are talking about, achievements of Indians in science and technology. So it may be in science and technology, what is the achievement of India? Okay, what is the achievement of India in different fields of science and technology, be it a space technology, okay, be it a medical, okay, be it an agriculture, okay. So various field we are talking about. So what is an achievement of India in this field? Okay, or be it a nuclear field, okay, be it a defense field, okay, all of the field means how means how Indians have contributed in science and technology. What are the achievements that have been made in this in these several fields? How India has been achieved its own technology. Okay, so that is the important the topics talks about. Okay, then come to the this field, that's Indianizations of technology and developing new technology. This is an Indianization. Indianization means what? India is developing. Indianization means indigenous technology development by India is called as an Indianizations. Okay, I will give an example. For example, in nuclear field, nuclear. Okay, in nuclear field, India has its own India technology. Okay, for developing a military weapons also, and for developing a civilian weapons also. It has developed by through research and development. India has developed its own technology. It has not borrowed from any other country. Okay, India has developed its own technology. Okay, so that is called as an Indianization. So how India has made in several fields, how India has its own technology development, that it talks about. This topic talks about that how India has its own technology in several, be it in a agriculture field, I am talking, be it in a medical field, be it in a service sector field, be it in a defense field, be it in a anyway. So we will going to talk in the details while we will deal with this topic. So okay, the Indianization means a indigenous technology that has been developed by India. Okay, so this is about your the second topic. Okay, then come to the next topic. Now here the awareness of the in fields. Okay, now here this is important one, as the science and technology parts is there. Okay, now what is the awareness in the field? For example, IT means what? It is an information technology. Okay, so it is an information technology. So what it talks about, that IT means what? Here, so this is information science and sorry. Okay, now you have awareness in the field. For example, awareness in various science and technology field. The first is IT. IT means what? Information technology. Now today, if you this technology has been grown, is growing in such a fast speed. Okay, so definitely you should have some knowledge about this field. Okay, I will not suggest you that you should be an expertise in it. UPSC do not want an expertise. Okay, but you should be, at least you should have some basic knowledge about this field. Basic knowledge, what is information technology, how it is functioning, what are the important components of information technologies, how it is impacting on a social on a society at an individual level and at a mass levels. Okay, so this IT information technology, basically there is a large amount of research and development that is going in this field. Now information technology has become an part and parcel of our life also. Okay, now this is the important topic. So definitely UPSC has included in our syllabus of UPSC. So definitely, so you should be knowing what is information technology is. Okay, how it is impacting on your society, how it is been at an individual level and at a mass level also. Oh, how it is working, what is the functions, how it is working, how it is been. So you should know each and every part, not technically, not basically in a very technical sense, but you should be knowing in a general part of it. Information technology, you should be in a position to understand it. Okay, so this is the first you can talk about. Then second is the they are talking about the another field. They talk about, there is another field which is talking about that space. Okay, you should now this space, if you know, the second important is the space technology. Now space technology, once again I will now this is another field which is an emerging field that has been now important one. Okay, now space technology, if you know, now once again yeah, space technology. Now what is now space technology means what? The technology that is related to space explorations. Okay, the technology that has been which is helpful in space exploration, be it in a, for example, it may be a satellite launching, okay, or it may be a launch vehicle, it may be in sense of exploration. For example, as I told you, the exploration like Chandrayaan. Okay, Chandrayaan is there. Okay, already India has achieved this Chandrayaan field. Okay, now India is going for the Gaganyaan. Okay, so this important, the related topic, that is space exploration. Space technology means you have to explore a space and you try to answer whatever the questions that has been there in front of the human beings, that how universe has been created or originated, so or for the other matters also, that the technology that is developed for the explorations, for the research and for this for its exploring, so that field is called as a space technology. So it is totally related with your space part. Okay, then there are some agreements are there, okay, for space technologies. Okay, then several agreements have been at an international level that have been seen. Who is the important which is the important institute or international body which is looking for the in the field of space technology, all these things are there. Okay, now this is related to your space part. Okay, then come to the next, that is your computer. Now this is again the computer part. Now definitely every person means today he knows about the some means at least he is knowing about the what is computer is. Okay, okay, but anyway, this what are the various computer related components are there, what are its application, what is how it is being utilized. Okay, that is you will have to deal with this computer. Okay, then come to your next, that is robotics. Now robotics, it is an important field that has been talking about. Okay, now what robotics talks about? Okay, now robotics means what? That by using the technological field, in a, it is a software and hardware, okay, and electronic devices, and you are making a different robots. Okay, it may be a humanoid robots also may be there, then there can be a industrial robots can be there. Okay, there are several fields, there can be a various fields in which robots can be used. Okay, so this robots, they are how robots just to tell you, yes, just a minute. So the topics we are talking about is robotics. Okay, so robotics, when robotics is that, what is mean, what do you mean by robotics? Okay, what do you mean by robotics? What are the components of robotics? Components of robotics. Then what is an applications of robotics? What are the applications of robotics? Okay, for example, if I tell you, okay, there are several applications of robotics in several fields. Okay, it may be in industrial field is there. Okay, then there is a in medical field is there. Medical field has a law. If I just to tell you a recent example, during the pandemic, during the COVID pandemic, in many in some countries, rather than having a human context, they have used robot for distributing the medicines and other services. Okay, why? To avoid the contamination or to avoid the spread of the disease. Okay, so that's why, so this robotics has played an important role. Okay, and it is still playing in the industrial medical field, then there is in a space field. Okay, then in the surgery field. Okay, whatever, in the pharma field, whatever it is. So this is this will be seen in your robotics part. Okay, then the same artificial, what is artificial intelligence? It is related to, if we are talking about the robotics, what is artificial intelligence is there. Okay, this is an very important and emerging field today. We are talking about artificial intelligence. Okay, how artificial intelligence have an applications on the other fields. Okay, how it can be improved, what are the challenges to the artificial intelligence fields. Okay, what can be how you can overcome the challenges that have been there in the artificial intelligence field. What are the recent research and development that have been taking place in the artificial intelligence. Okay, AI we call it as, in short we call it as an AI. Okay, so these are the topics that you have to deal in this. Okay, then there is an, then comes your, then it comes your the topic that is the nanotechnology. Okay, then it is your nanotechnology. So now once again, what is nanotechnology first of all? Okay, so when we are talking about it, so once again we will see that the nanotechnology we are talking about. Okay, so nanotechnology means, once again, you know what is means, what is nanotechnology first of all? What is nanotechnology? What is nanotechnology? Okay, means in short, we means in a general sense we say that it is a 1/9 part of any object. Okay, it is a 1/9 part, means whatever the object today you are seeing it, the nanotechnology takes that object to the 1/9 level of its origin, of its original form. Okay, the size. Okay, that is when talks about the nanotechnology. So what is nanotechnology? What are the process, what is the process or methods of nanotechnology. Okay, there is a bottom up approach, top down approach is there. Okay, so what are the applications of nanotechnology in various fields? Okay, today if you want to give today's recent example, if I want to give up nanotechnology, so you see initially your computers was when computer was invented, that time the computer was been, it is said that it was being kept in a in one single room. It occupied a one single room that time. Okay, computer. Okay, and its functioning was very much you can say limited. Okay, but today if you see that through research and development and through R&D various, your computer has been placed into your hands in the form of your smartphones, or in, or it maybe in the form of your tabs. Okay, so that is nothing but your nanotechnology is that. Okay, nanotechnology has played an important role in that. Okay, so that is called nanotechnology. How, what are the applications? So what are the challenges in nanotechnology? Challenges, what are the challenges? Okay, then what is the current research that is going on in the field of nanotechnology? Okay, so that is these are the, and how it has been all the fields what we have talked, how it has been how it has improved the life of individual or a society. Okay, that can be okay, it is you, all the technology whatever you will be dealing, you should apply it to the society level. Okay, means you should keep it in mind when you are studying science and technology. You should always keep it in mind that how it is been beneficial for the society as a whole. Okay, so that time you should be you can deal this all this science and technology in a very genuine sense or in a holistic sense. Okay, so this is the nanotechnology we are talking about. Then come to next, that is the you can go with the biotechnology. As already I have told you, what is biotechnology is there. Okay, so biotechnology means what? Okay, that once again means so once again already we have discussed with this biotechnology. Okay, all these are the technology we are talking about. Biotechnology, what is biotechnology? Okay, once again, what is biotechnology? Okay, what is genetic engineering, you can say. Okay, there is an means it is a one part of the biotechnology, that is genetic engineering is there. So what is biotechnology? how it is been applied. Okay, application part is important. Okay, so what is biotechnology? Hmm? How, what are the development that is going in biotechnologies? Okay, in which fields biotechnologies has its applications? What are the challenges of the biotechnology? What are the challenges in front of the biotechnology? What are the drawbacks are there? What are the future of the biotechnology is there? All this you have to do in this sense. Okay, so these are the uh, technologies that we have we have seen. Okay, and the last topic of the this part is the is your intellectual issues related to your intellectual property rights. Okay, IPR. Okay, that is the intellectual property right. Okay, now this is related means your IPR. It is the means when uh, what we call it as the patents in system, what we says. Okay, just a minute. Yeah. Okay, issues relating to IPR. Okay, now IPR means intellectual property right. Okay, it is intellectual property rights. Okay, so now WTO means World Trade Organization, when it was formed, there were several agreements that were being made. Okay, out of this, one of the important agreement was related to intellectual property right. Okay, intellectual property right. Okay, one of the intellectual property out is related with the patent. Okay, so all these the issues that is related with IPR. Okay, that we will discuss in this topics. Okay, what is intellectual property? What are the agreements that have been formed with the WTOs? How intellectual property right is been heard, is been helpful to India, or it has been what are the challenges that have been faced uh, have been faced under the IPR. Okay, for India. So that we will deal with in these topics. Okay, now come to the next topic of this is your so this is the topics of the course topics of the science and technology part. Okay, these are the core topics of the science and technology part, first, second, and the third subtopics of the science and technology. And from now onward, as I told you, that there is not only a science and technology in paper 3, but there is an environmental or ecological issues that have been there. Okay, so this topic, it deals with this. Okay, that is conservation, environmental pollutions and degradation. Okay, environmental impact assessments. Okay, so these are the topics. So I will like to discuss these two topics also. Okay, and we will discuss this topics. Okay, the rest of the topics also. Okay, now in a very short manner I will tell you. Okay, so what is this? Now conservation, environmental pollutions, degradation, and environmental impact assessment. Now this is related with your climate. Okay, this is real means now here it is conservations. Okay, now environmental pollutions. Now what is environmental pollution? It can be a water pollution, it can be a land pollution, it can be an air pollution, it can be in the form of your soil pollutions. Okay, all this, so these are the types of pollutions. Okay, water, air, land, soil. Okay, all these are the pollutions. So how, what are the what is pollution first of all? Okay, in every field means the types of pollution that have been seen. So what is pollutions? How it is being caused? What are the consequences of these pollutions? Okay, what are the measures that have been taken to overcome these pollutions? What are the laws or the acts that have been national and international that have been there for this for preserving for uh, fighting with these pollutions? Okay, for combating the pollutions. Okay, how it is impacting, how this pollution is directly impacting our environment. And then you come to the topics that is we call it as a climate change, right? So it is directly, or it is directly related to your topic that is called as a climate change, right? So pollution is nothing but it is polluting your environment only. Okay, so so how it has been, so it is related, you can relate this topic with the climate change also. Okay, global warming also. Okay, so these climate change. So what are the uh, uh, what are the protocol sorry what is climate change? First of all, what is climate change? How global warming and climate change, how global warming and climate change are interrelated, Okay, what is an international agreement that has been done? Okay, what are the uh, current challenges in front of us regarding the climate change, all these pollutions, all these are the related topics, and the questions they will be asked in this manner only. Okay, so you will have to deal with this environment. It is a whole topic of environment only, so that's why I told you about the environmental awareness. This is okay, I call it as an environmental awareness. Okay, the topics, even though the topics is given about the conservation and environmental degradations and the environmental impact assessment, this is an important topic. Environmental, what is environmental impact assessment? Environmental impact assessment. So what is it? What does it mean? Okay, environmental impact assessment, what does it mean? Okay, how it has been implemented, what are the components that have been included in the environmental impact assessments? Okay, all these factors you will have to, all these things you will have to study in this manner. Okay, then if you see the next topic is I'm going a little bit faster, okay, so that I can cover each and every topic. Okay, then just a minute. Yes. Then yes. Okay, then yes, then the next topic is the disaster management. Okay, the next topic is related to the disaster management. Okay, now disaster management, now this is an important topic and it has been highlighted, I mean in the news, it has always been consistently, it has been in news also. Okay, so you should be, so first of all you should know what is disaster management. Okay, before that you should know, before disaster management you should know what is disaster, how it is being categorized. Okay, where there are natural disasters and there are man-made disasters. Okay, then you should know what is disaster management. Okay, how the disaster management body is being formed. Okay, what is NDRF? Okay, what is its role? Okay, how India has formed a National Disaster Management Act. Okay, okay, what is it included in this act? What are the challenges that have been there in the disaster management? Okay, how can it be overcome? Okay, all this you will have to deal with this disasters management topic. Okay, then coming to the next topic, that is your linkages between development and spread. Yeah, this is the topic, that is an open-ended topic is this. Okay, that is linkages between the development and spread of extremism. Okay, spread means how development has created we can call it as a between the haves and the have nots. Okay, what we can say, so how this development is a once whether it is been a one-sided or it is benefiting to some peoples, only few peoples, and the rest of the people they have been, and how it is contributing to the extremisms. Okay, that extremism, it may be a regionalism form, it can be a regionalism is there. Okay, that can be the extremism, it can leads to an extremist actions also. Okay, so these are the linkages that we can talk about. Okay, then come to the next topic, that is the role of external states and non-state actors in creating challenges to the internal security. Now this is related to your the internal security matter. Okay, now this is related to your internal security matter. That means as a country, okay, we will have to face with the both, we have to face with the both challenges, that is external and the internal security, external and internal security. Now when we are talking about here, what it talks about. See what it the syllabus talks about, that role of external states and non-state actor, okay, in creating challenges to internal security. Okay, in creating the challenges to internal security. Here the state sponsored terrorism may be there. For example, Pakistan. Okay, okay, the Pakistan is sponsoring state terrorism. Okay, it is providing them with the weapons and monies and trying to destabilize the uh, country, our country. Okay, so that is the so how the states and the non-state actor, non-state, here it is the terrorists that we are there. Okay, that is the terrorist, how they are influencing our internal security. So how it is our internal security is being disturbed, it has been come into a what we can call it as come to a danger due to the non-state actors. Okay, how the state actors like Pakistan, now recently it is the China that is trying to encroach our lands in the northeast and the Ladakh regions. Okay, how these have been state sponsors. Okay, so that we have to deal with this. Okay, these are, so what are the what is our action to this, what we have, what are the measures we have taken to control and to destroy this the actions that have been conducted by the states and the non-state actors. Okay, so this we will have to deal in. Okay, then there is the challenges to internal sector through communications. Okay, now here, now there is the, these are the challenges to the internal, once again the internal security. Okay, through communication networks. Now this is an important topic, is there. Okay, once again okay, what is it that, what it says about that? It says that just that challenges to the internal security through the communications network of to the communication network. Now there are several communication networks through which it is producing an internal security challenges. Okay, we will see it, what are the what are those communication networks that have been there. Okay, then role of media. This is important topic now. Currently it has been highlighting role of media and social networking. Now this is emerging as an important alternative to media. Okay, social networking sites. Okay, that is okay. So that social networking site, how the role of media and social networking sites in internal security challenges, how the media can play an important role and how the internal securities can be make a strong. Okay, how social networking can be can, or it can be a fruitful also, and it can be a positive effect can be there with social network, and a negative impact can also be there with the social networking sites also. Okay, for example, the fake news, if it is been viral, so that time it can create a riots, communal communism, all this hate speech, all this can be create a internal security challenges to this. So you should handle the social networking side, should be handled in a very careful and in a very cautious way with the very responsibilities. Okay, so that's what are the, so what are the challenges for the India for the social networking and all this side. And then there is a basic, that is a cyber security. Okay, now cyber security, as I told you, okay, that most of now today's world has become more digitalized. Okay, now if you see that even if you see that you are utilizing, digitalization has been cyber security. Okay, now most of the world has attacked itself with the digitalization. Okay, so definitely means digitalization means तुम्हारे government offices have been has digitalized. Okay, they have been placed under the internet, all these things. Then your external your government then your semi-government, then your defense, and most important that is that your is the financial sector. Okay, this is an important place. So how the cyber security crime, cyber security, it should be is and playing an important role to secure all these part, that cyber crimes are there, means phishing, hacking, all these things are happening. Okay, and mainly then now you are utilizing, suppose you are utilizing currently the finance, especially in the financial sector, if you are utilizing UPI, for example, Google Pay is there, Phone Pay is there, how they are making themselves secure from the from getting hacking or getting a phishing things. Okay, so these things, how cyber security means is been made, how they have been what challenges are there in front of the cyber securities. Okay, how it should be overcome, what should be done to avoid the any crime in the financial or other sector like defense. All these are the most sensitive things that have been there in the in your digital world. Okay, so how you should secure all these secrets. Okay, so that is an important challenge for this cybers. Okay, then okay, so this is related to your cyber security. Okay, then come to the money laundering. Okay, so once again, this is money laundering is that this act is a money laundering and its prevention. Now here money laundering, it is a crime, considered as a crime in India. Okay, now how just a minute. Okay, now money laundering, first of all you should know what is money laundering. Money laundering म्हणजे काय. Okay, you should know it. So how the money laundering is been done, money laundering कशी केली जाते. Okay, how money laundering is been done. Okay, so what provision India has been made to prevent money laundering. Okay, there have been acts that have been passed, money laundering acts have been passed by India. What are the international agreement related to money laundering? International agreements काय, what are the challenges that are facing to the world in the money laundering cases, how it has been running a parallel economy, all these things. Okay, and how you can avoid the money laundering in your domestic as well as in international levels. Okay, so that is the case you can tackle with this. Okay, then come to the that is the security challenges and the management in border security. The border is, so this is related to your external securities. Okay, means external those who are fencing our borders, our jawans, all these, they are how they are tackling with the external security with technology, how the technology has been they have played an important role, how security challenges and the management in border areas is been done, and how this they are related to organized crime. Organized crime means it is a institutional crime that has been there, it is a group is involved in it. Okay, with crime with terrorism. Okay, so this has been there. And the last one is the various security forces and the agencies that are agencies and their mandates. So last one, this is an internal security, how the internal and external security uh, is been carried out by which by several security agencies. So now as far as India is concerned, there are several security agencies are there, along with Navy, along with Army. There are the internal securities like CIF, CRPF, CISF, ITBP, Seema Suraksha Bal, SSB. Then you have the BSF. Okay, then other than this, there are other agencies also are there which are involved in the security, the security forces that have been involved in your internal security, and how they are been, how they carry out their work, how they are functioning, what is their constitutional body, how they are operating. All this will be what are the challenges they are facing, how they can be overcome. So all these have to be done in these topics. Okay, so this is the overall related to your, if you see, this is the overall syllabus of your science and technology. Okay, means science and technology means it is paper 3, I will call it as, not only science and technology, but this is the things you will be seen. Okay, so do you have any problem, do you have any doubts now? Okay. For your just to make a familiar with how the questions are being asked. Yes. Okay, just to make you familiar how the questions are being asked, I have means I have downloaded one the recent question, the paper 2021 mains. Okay, so 2 to 3 questions I have just for your how these topics, sorry, how the questions in these topics comes. Okay, so see here, if you see a question paper display होता है, display question paper. Hello. Hello. Okay, okay, fine, fine, fine. Okay, so see questions now. How is S400 air defense system technically superior to any other system presently available in the world? Now this is related to your defense. As I told you, defense technology, all these are there. Now S400, we are this is the defense system. Okay, we will borrow from Russia. Okay, okay, we are going to borrow from Russia. So how it will be it is superior? तर ते technology S400 defense system काय for हे तुम्हाला माहिती पाहिजे. First of all, you should know what is S400. Okay, you should know this. Okay, and if you know the S400, so you will you should know how it is functioning, what is an advantage of this S400 with the other technologies. Okay, that you will do. So these questions, see the question, what is the question they have asked, that how is S400 air defense system, okay, air defense system is technically superior to any other system presently available in the world. Okay, so this is the question number 5 is there in the paper GS paper 4, GS paper, sorry, in GS paper 4 actually, 3, sorry, GS paper 3. Okay, now for 10 marks they have asked the questions and the word limit is around 150 words. You can plus or minus 20-30 words अगर आगे पीछे लिख दिया तो भी कोई problem नहीं रहता. Okay, but you should be very much. So how it is, yeah, the question is how S400, so you should know about this system first of all. Okay, and how it has an advantage over the current technologies that have been here in the world with regarding to this S400 technologies. Okay, so that has been the one question they have asked you. Okay, then come to the next questions. If you see, या आपण हे सगळं करणार आहोत. ओके, त्यामुळे मी फक्त तुम्हाला क्वेश्चन पेपर क्वेश्चन कसे विचारले जात आहेत ते तेवढंच एक तर तुम्हाला एक तर सध्या मी दाखवतोय. ओके, sorry. Okay, now see here again, the as I told you, the climate is there. Explain, this is related to your the pollution, the paper 3, that is the environmental topic. Okay, this question is related to environment. Explain the purpose of green grid initiatives launched at World Leader Summit in COP26 UN Climate Change Conference in Glasgow in 2021. Okay, so green grid, आता तुम्हाला explain the purpose. आता पहिले सगळ्यात purpose तुम्हाला माहिती होणं means before the purpose you should know what is green grid initiatives. Okay, जर तुम्हाला ग्रीन ग्रीड इनिशिएटिव्ह माहिती राहील तरच तुम्हाला त्याचा पर्पस पण माहिती राहील. व्हॉट इज द पर्पस मीन्स दिस इज द करंट ऑल दिस and yes, I would like to tell you that the most of the science and technology related topics, they are being asked current oriented. They are current oriented. Whatever the news that have been highlighted related to science and technologies, that have been definitely asked in your paper. Okay, so current related topic जास्त असतात एक तर सायन्स अँड टेक्नॉलॉजी पार्ट मध्ये. ओके, सो दिस ग्रीन ग्रीड इनिशिएटिव्ह एक्सक्यूज मी, सो दॅट इज ग्रीन ग्रीड इनिशिएटिव्ह म्हणजे तुम्हाला ग्रीन ग्रीड इनिशिएटिव्ह म्हणजे काय ते माहिती पाहिजे. जस्ट अ मिनिट. यस, ग्रीन ग्रीड इनिशिएटिव्ह काय ते माहिती पाहिजे. मग सीओ कोपे क्लायमेट ऑफ जी वर्ल्ड लीडर समिट झाली होती. ओके, कॉन्फरन्स ऑफ पार्टी 26 UN क्लायमेट चेंज कॉन्फरन्स जी झाली होती ग्लासगो मध्ये. मग त्याच्यात मग हे पर्पस काय होता याचा. ओके, आणि नंतर मग त्यांनी एक अजून एक प्रश्न त्याचा सब पार्ट आहे त्याचा, व्हॉट वॉज दिस सॉरी व्हेन वॉज दिस आयडिया फर्स्ट फ्लोटेड इन द इंटरनॅशनल सोलार अलायन्स. ओके, तर ते आवाज तर तुम्हाला इंटरनॅशनल सोलार अलायन्स बद्दल माहिती पाहिजे. यू शुड नो इट. ओके, अँड व्हेन वॉज दिस आयडिया फर्स्ट फ्लोटेड in the international solar alliance. हे असे क्वेश्चन तुम्हाला विचारायचं. we will deal with these topics also. Okay, so this is overall about your syllabus, how the questions they have been asked. If you want more questions, I will just display it on you. Okay, see here, we are just making familiar you with the how the questions that have been asked also related to these topics. Okay, see here. ओके, आपण काय डिस्कस म्हणजे हे काय करायचं नाही, आपण नंतर जेव्हा एक करू ना तो टॉपिक, त्यावेळेस आपण प्रत्येक वाटल्यास तो क्वेश्चन घेऊन तो डिस्कस पण करत जाऊ. ओके, नाउ सी हियर इट इज. नाउ सी, this is another, describe the key quality of revised global air quality guidelines. आता ग्लोबल एअर क्वालिटी गाईडलाईन्स हे रिवाइज झाली होती. ओके, रिसेंटली रिलीज बाय WHO. ओके, हाऊ आर दिस डिफरंट फ्रॉम द लास्ट अपडेट? 2005 मध्ये पहिले जे गाईडलाईन्स आल्या होत्या त्याच्यापेक्षा आता हे गाईडलाईन्स कसे डिफरन्स आहे? हाऊ ओके, दॅट दे हॅव बीन आस्क्ड. म्हणजे डिस्क्राईब द की पॉईंट. पहिले म्हणजे तुम्हाला रिसेंटली जे आलेले म्हणजे दॅट इज इट वॉज इन न्यूज बाय WHO. मग त्याच्यातले की पॉइंट्स काय ते तुम्हाला एक तर डिस्क्राईब द की पॉइंट्स ऑफ द रिवाइज ग्लोबल एअर क्वालिटी गाईडलाईन्स. ओके, तर हे तुम्हाला एक तर माहिती पाहिजे. ओके, आणि व्हॉट द चेंजेस इन इंडिया, व्हॉट changes in Indian national clean air program are required to achieve this revised guideline. आता now it has been attached, this question has been attached with related to India also, where India has started its own what we can say initiatives. Okay, where the Indian national clean air programs have been to make the atmosphere clean. Okay, and air cleaner. Okay, some India initiatives have been started, and so how it will be impacting, or how, what is the changes that is India's clean energy air program are required to achieve this revised standard. So काय लागणार त्यासाठी ते एक तर विचारलं गेलेलं आहे. So okay, so 150 words are there. Okay, so such a questions they have been asking. Okay, what this? Okay, so do you have any doubts? If you have any doubts, you can. Yes, any doubts are there? You can please ask related to these topics. ना ऍक्च्युली संजय ना, आपण आता जे टॉपिक केला ना तो मेन रिलेटेड केला. ओके, आपण मेन्स म्हणजे आपण सांगितलं काल मागे मी तुम्हाला सुरुवातीलाच मी तुम्हाला सांगितलं होतं. ओके, सिलेबस जो आहे, ओके, तो एक तर प्रिलिम्स आणि मेन्सचा सिलेबस आहे. ओके, प्रिलिम्सचा सिलेबस वेगळा आहे आणि मेन्सचा वेगळा, म्हणजे एक वेग सिलेबस दिलाय प्रिलिम्स मध्ये, पण मेन्स मध्ये एक तर प्रॉपर सिलेबस दिला गेलाय. ओके, आता प्रिलिम्स मध्ये जो सिलेबस गेलाय त्याच्यात जनरल सायन्स विचारले गेले. जनरल सायन्स, तिथं जनरल सायन्स सांगितले गेले. आता या जनरल सायन्स मध्ये कसं आहे, जनरल सायन्स म्हटलं की याचे, हॅलो,